Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Good afternoon. How are you doing? I hope you're doing fine. Me, I'm good. Okay, today we're gonna talk about the things that we find inside the classroom, the things that we use for writing, even for reading, and some other stuff that we can find inside the classroom that makes part of our class here. So before that, I'd like to recap some of the stuff that we talked last and the previous class, where we learned a little bit about the instructions that we can receive from a teacher. If you want to ask to go out, what you have to say, like "Excuse me, teacher, may I go out?" All those things that it shows us that we are really polite when we ask you. Excuse me, teacher, for example. Excuse me, teacher, may I go out? Teacher gonna respond, yes, of course. And other things that we learned, like if you want to ask a colleague something like a pen or those things that you need to use it for yourself, you just may ask it polite, like, excuse me, for example, excuse me, Tom, may you borrow me your pen, please? Okay, that's some of the way that we learned in previous lesson. So today we're going to talk about the things that we can find inside the classroom that are really important to know them, so that we may know how to have access of it. So we're gonna start by having the things. The most very important thing that we mostly use in the classroom is the book. For example, this is a book. This is a book. And other things that I can find in the classroom, we have this one. Does somebody knows what this? We used to erase with when we write with a pencil, we erase with that. This is a eraser or rubber. Okay, eraser or rubber. We can say the both way. It's okay. And we have another thing that we can find inside the classroom is the marker. Okay, this is marker. We use this to write on a whiteboard. Okay, if we have a whiteboard, we can use this to write with. And rubber, marker. All right. And we have another one that's the most special one that we use to write with, is a pencil. Yes, pencil. This is a pencil. The pencil we use, and we can erase. If we write with a pencil, we can erase with the rubber. You write with the pencil, you erase with the rubber. But there are things that we can use to write with, is the pen, right? For example, this one is a pen. So the pen we use to write as well, but if you write it, you can't erase, because that is some kind of ink that stays on the paper that is not possible to erase with the rubber. And we have another thing that you all use, that is the notebook. Okay, this notebook. So in the notebook, we write out the things that we want, our lesson we put here on our notebook. That is really interesting. And there are other things that we every day we carry when we are coming to school or we are traveling, is a bag. This is a bag. So bag, we use a bag for to keep our stuffs there, right? Like for example, if you are come to school, you put in your exercise book, you put there your book, and you put there all those things that belong to you, so that you may come ready to school. So there are some basic way where we can use to ask those things that we learned in previous lesson, how we can ask it politely, so that we may have it. If we don't have, we want to ask our colleague or our classmate, so that we may have access of that. So let's recap what we learned. Pen, eraser, or rubber. We have pencil. Yes, pencil. Bag. Inside the bag, let's see what we have. Bag. Exercise book. Okay, exercise book or notebook. And the other thing is book. This is a book. Well, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the class. So I hope to see you next time.